And I advise my office to file a motion to withdraw or a stipulation to withdraw because I don't think Mr. Evans wanted me as counsel. So that is my mistake. We can get that, either put it on the record orally or set it for another motion.
You can file a stipulation in writing because we actually have a signed written substitution from your office, and that's from April 10th.
Okay, so a stipulation would work for this court?
That would absolutely work, but we just need something to remove you from the record. And then if Mr. Evans wants to apply for representation, he was previously represented by the Public Defender's Office, then we can address that once we get the stipulation.
Okay, I can get that filed as soon as possible.
Sounds good. Mr. Evans, do you have any questions today?
No, thank you.
I couldn't hear you.
No, thank you.
Okay, well then you're all set for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, Your Honor, it should be a plea. Yeah.
The record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Stanley Hayes. File number is 22-0286. Council appearance.
Sage Councilman on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Stanley Hayes, who is present and standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Hayes, today is the date that we set for a hearing on your probation violation that we arranged you on back on May 30th. We did request representation from the Public Defender's Office. We do have representation today from Ms. Donnelly from the Office of the Public Defender. And Ms. Donnelly, you said we're not going to have a hearing?
Your Honor, I don't believe that Mr. Hayes has any dispute with the allegation that he failed treatment at reality counseling.
Okay, is that correct, Mr. Hayes?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to waive your right to hearing today? You raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Thank you. Is anybody making any threats to you to get you to waive your hearing today? Any promises being made to you to get you to waive your hearing? Okay, and so you understand that you're being alleged to have violated your probation by unsuccessfully being discharged from outpatient substance abuse programs at reality counseling and for failure to participate in treatment. That's your understanding? Okay, and as to that violation, are you pleading guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
Okay, have a factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, Mr. Hayes, when you were put on probation, did your probation officer tell you that you were ordered to complete outpatient substance abuse treatment? Okay, and so you know you were ordered by this court, and were you unsuccessfully discharged from outpatient substance abuse programming at reality? They terminated you from the program, and you were terminated before you were able to complete it, correct?
The whole program?
Yes. Your Honor, no further questions.
Okay, your report is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. Find your plea made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. The recommendation from probation was to continue your probation, impose a sentence of jail time, but suspended upon successful completion of probation. Looks like your probation end date is the 11th of October. It looks like you've not been making payments. They want you reorder to treatment at Reality outpatient 2 times a month. States here in additional comments that the probation officer's overall impression of your attitude while on probation is that it's been poor, that your acceptance of responsibility has been poor, and that the overall progress while on probation has been poor, that you do not believe or think you belong in outpatient and you refuse to participate in treatment. It states see Reality report. You can address the court before sentencing is done.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, we agree with the recommendation. Mr. Hayes has already done a referral for Pat's outpatient programming. We believe that it is appropriate to suspend a jail sentence. He's already on probation on a suspended 93 days. So to continue that would, we think would be appropriate. And that's what we're requesting, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Hayes, your attitude has been poor during probation?
I don't know what she said.
She? Is it Mr. Hannah, your probation officer?
Oh, well, I haven't talked to him about that. I talked to the lady that runs the classes.
Oh, you mean through outpatient services? I'm talking about your probation officer. Do you know who your probation officer is?
Isn't it Hannah?
Correct, and he seems to have a concern about your overall attitude while on probation. Like you don't seem to be making great progress or taking responsibility in his perception of your action.
Well, it must have been something that she told him. I mean, we never spoke about that directly.
Okay, so you believe that you have been compliant and willing to accept responsibility for your actions during probation?
Yes, yeah, I was there, yes. But I don't think I was being disrespectful or unruly in any way.
I didn't say that you were being disrespectful or unruly. It could just be disinterested.
Well, as I said time and time again, the stuff that most of the people are talking about, it's above me. I don't. Well, one of the questions she asked is, what did I expect to get out of this? And I just truthfully answered. I mean, I don't know, nothing, because I don't do the drugs. Off the pills. It's very light social drink, that's it. Choice of drinks, I told you it's just beer, no hard liquor. This is well mixed.
I understand. Okay, sir. So you are getting back on track as it relates to the court order for outpatient service, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will continue your probation at this time. Why have you not been making any payments?
Payments.
You had a total balance
500.
of $575, and well, actually, it was originally $620. It says you owe $575 now that you made a payment of $50 back on November 17, 2022, and then we've made no payments since
Actually, I
then.
was planning on going today for that.
That's a good idea. Okay. Why have you not been making payments?
I have not been making
Yeah.
payments.
That's the question.
I'm just one big procrastinator. I'm
Procrastinating, just waiting to.
just forget about it.
Okay.
Procrastinate, forget about
Okay. How much are you gonna pay today?
it. $50. That good?
That works for me. We'll continue your probation at this time. You'll go back on track with your outpatient services. And you don't have to be on drugs or a pill popper for you to benefit from the services that are being provided. You understand that? We weren't ordered because we thought you were a pill popper or on drugs.
Okay.
The report did state though that you did come back with a mild alcohol use disorder.
Do you have my points for that, what you blow in those things?
Do I have your points
Yeah. That
Your
all-
blood alcohol content.
Yeah.
from the original incident, or I have your blood alcohol from the original incident? Yes. Why do you ask?
What is that? May I hear?
0.11.
What is normal? I mean, you know, I mean, except
Anything above 0.08 is over the legal limit.
It's like a percentage point. So you're 8% of your blood, that's the limit. Yours is at 11%.
But that doesn't, that they're basing your mild use based off how much alcohol was tested on that day. That's not what they based that. You had an alcohol assessment done, sir. You do remember that?
Yeah.
And based on that information, they opined that you suffered from a mild use disorder. Maybe people drink mixed drinks really well a lot for you. I don't know. I wasn't a part of that evaluation. I was a part of this case up until the time in which you entered a guilty plea. Okay. And I don't see where it shows that you've not been testing or that you've been having issues with the testing. That's not been an allegation, just the portion of the treatment. And so you need to re-enroll and complete it because that was the order of the court. The court believes that you would benefit from that. And then had you done that, you probably could have got discharged already from this. Do you have any questions at this time?
no,
Let me just show matters for the record, counsel.
No, Your Honor. None for defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set.